and it's going to make it easier for me to get into the final shape. And one thing I'll do is, you want to have like a balance of flour and water, but sometimes our flour and with the bench, if you get too much flour, it just moves around too much. So a little bit is okay, just a little bit, and then I'm going to just work on tension. So I can cheat a little bit by just picking it up and trying to get in that pizza dough shape like that. But basically when I'm forming a round, I'm going to just put my hand here and I'm going to pull it along the table. And basically, think of it as getting stuck on the table and winding itself up like that. So I can put it back up to the top. In my hand, I have a little bit of pull to it. I'm pulling it toward me, and I'm also pushing down, and this is slightly on its side. So there. And basically, the shaping is tension. You want to develop tension on the bread, because if you develop tension, it has more capacity to grow up rather than flatten out. So you want tension on the dough. So once I get it to a nice tension, the bottom has a seam, then I would just put a little flour there, and then I would invert it into my basket like that.
And seam on top or seam on bottom?
Seam is going to be on top, so the face of it down. So when you go to bake, you're going to take it out, and then you got this nice flour pattern on it. You're going to score it up, and you'll go right in the oven. And then I'll show you a loaf real fast, if you wanted to do a loaf shape. And this dough would be proofed more, right? We're kind of rushing it,
yeah.
So it would be more aerated. So here, the loaf, I'm going to have a little bit of flour down. I'm going to pick up the sides here. I'm going to fold one side, the other. We're developing tension, right? So then here, I'm going to go from the top, crisscross it there. Again, just developing tension. And then I can start at the top. So now I have a pretty good shape to work with. So here, I'm going to pick up from the top, and I'm going to push in here, and that's going to start my seam. So you can see I have a seam, and I like to keep it kind of concave like this, so I'm going to use all my fingers. When I pull it, I want to maintain the shape, the curvature. So when I pull it, even my pinkies are going to go to the middle here, like that, and then your seam. I don't know if you guys can see that seam is forming here. So when I'm here, then I could do it again because I can feel it getting looser, develop that seam, and then I'm just going here and pulling it down as I go. And so when I finish, hopefully I have that seam here, then I put my hands this way. And I have a little bit of downward pressure in my hand. It's kind of getting filled by this space here. So I'm here, and I'm just pushing it forward again, getting a little tension on the table here, and then a little flour, and then that's what I would put in a basket. So you have different ways of doing it. You know, and I'll just, like if you were to make more of a petard or a baguette, these are my pizza doughs. So here, if you're making more of like a petard or pizza, baguette, here I just like to just bring it here.
Hardly any flour.
Yeah, you don't want too much flour because it'll just slip around.
Okay.
But then, there's my baguette, something like that. And the pizza dough. There's so many ways to do pizza. I'm not a tosser. Some people like to toss it up. I'm not, because my dough is pretty wet, so I don't need to do that. Usually, if you use a lower hydration dough, you see those guys at the pizza championship, like under the legs. I'm not that guy. But here, I can just, like here, it's a nice wet dough, so you can just see it's just getting a little bit of flour on your hands. I'm pressing it out, and I just go side to side.
I use a pin for my pizza dough.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, whatever you like. There's so many ways to do it. Put there, and then sometimes if I want to get it thinner, I can pick it up here.
And do you fist when you pick it up, like?
Yeah, this one is so wet that I just picked it up and it went like that. But yeah, you can do that, and it's basically just using gravity just to let it fall down.
Okay.
And you're going around shuffling it like that, and then feeling for the thin spots and come down on it. But yeah, see this, so this will make a pizza dough too. So there's so many ways. I got all these different breads. And again, I'm varying flavor by just manipulating the shape, like more crust to crumb ratio. If it's this, there's more crumb. Here, more crust. This is more crust. So there's so many different ways to do it. Yeah.
On that pizza dough, would you put that in now?
Yeah, so you can, what I do is this pizza dough, I just go straight in with it.
Straight in? Okay.
Yeah. And I think I have that pizza stone right on top of that cast iron pot, so I'll just put it in.